フロントウィング。グリザイアの果実。
Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. So, here we are. Back with some more Fruit of Grisaia. Well, that wasn't obvious. Though half of what I do isn't obvious. I don't know. I question many things. Am the thing I'm doing really what I'm doing? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Clearly nowhere. But yeah. I've been looking forward to today. Past 2 days. Can't wait for us to start a brand new route. We finished Michiru's route last stream. That was... wow.
Hello there.
Hey Nick, how's it going? Yeah, last stream was heavy hitting. Like, my god, I did not expect to cry. How much? How you doing, Nick? After that stream, I went bowling. My hand is still kinda sore from it. This happens when you play 6 games in a row. Just non-stop chucking that thing down the lane. Good. I'm glad. Alright, so because we finished Michiru's route, and even got the good end last time, the rest of this week, we're going to be spending getting onto another route. And by getting onto another route, I mean, alright, we're going to load up this save file and choose the option we didn't choose last time. And the girl we have chosen, this, at least that I have chosen, to be next, will be Sachi. Our wonderful maid. I've even changed the options sounds to be her voice instead of Michiru's now. I wish I knew about that a lot sooner, to be perfectly honest. I guess I just never bothered looking at the options menu. My bad. Okay. So we're gonna load up our save. See what we got. You gotta remember the context behind this. One moment, I'm totally unprepared. I thought I'd remember the context. I do not. Some kind of punishment. What's the scene called? Extreme typos, okay. Sorry for that. Someone already got the phone. Alright, so, The kind of the context for this scene that at least I can remember without looking up an entire walkthrough, at least just getting a brief scene description. Sachi and Makina were kind of playing a word game. We got dragged into it. Then it came down to us, and then I think we came up with a new game. Sachi ended up losing, and what she wanted for losing or winning, I can't remember 100%. I gotta really pay more attention, actually take notes. She wanted to be praised. The penalty was praising Sachi for some reason. I think because she just wanted praise from us for whatever reason. Well, I mean, we know the fucking reason. All these girls are eventually gonna fall in love with us. Last time we chose ask for an alternate penalty. So this time we're gonna be praising good old Sachi. And then this should get us into her route. I'm gonna at least look up the name of her first route, like the name of the scene in her route. There it is. Okay. As long as I see that, I'll know I'm onto her route after this. The names of these routes, the scenes in these routes mean absolutely nothing to me, so I'm not really being spoiled much, thankfully. I still know nothing that happens in any of these routes. You saw my shock at Michiru's. I didn't expect fucking DID. Like, what am I gonna get next? Alright, so this time we're gonna praise Sachi. Alright, fine. I don't have any problem with praising you, if that's what you want.
本当ですか?
Well, we got good music, so... definitely made the right choice. Yeah. Defeating me in a match is worthy of recognition. It's only natural to praise someone when they deserve it. I think someone might have told me the exact same thing a long time ago. What's wrong? Did I say something strange?
いえ、何でもありません。ありがとうございます。
Sachi responds to my question with unusual haste, then bows deeply for a moment as if to collect herself. So, as for the details, what kind of praising are you looking for specifically?
それは風見さんにお任せします。100% 風見スタイルで大丈夫です。
100% Kazumi style? Alright, we're taking a jet around the world. The fact he was able to get that dealt with in like 5 minutes. It's just like, let me make a quick call, and then all of a sudden he's got a plane on standby. Like, Jesus Christ. His job just lets him do that? Like, the fuck kind of job is this? Clearly he kills people, but still. That's quite the vague request. That said, it wouldn't be fair to break my promise after the fact, even in something as inconsequential as this. I draw close to Sachi and reach out my hand toward her head.
明かりを消してもらってもいいでしょうか?
Oh my god, Sachi, we're not holding hands. I'm just patting your head. What?
改まられると緊張してしまうので、できれば部屋を暗くしていただきたいのですが。
Welcome to Plains Are Us. Oh my god. Normally, Sachi can strip off her clothes in public without a hint of embarrassment. At the moment, a rare pink blush is spread across her face. Just for future reference, that sort of line should only be used when you're getting in bed with someone. I gently shoot down Sachi's feeble entreaty and place my hand on top of her head. You beat me fair and square. Pretty amazing work, Sachi. This has to be the first time I've touched Sachi's head. And yet, the feeling of her hair under my hand is oddly pleasant. There's even something vaguely nostalgic about the sensation. Very nicely done. Sachi went stiff as a board at first, but soon closes her eyes in apparent pleasure. I mean, who doesn't like head pats and head rubs and all that? That stuff just feels good. I hit my head on the inside of an arcade game, so the top of my head is kind of tender, so no head pats for me. Not for a little while. It's been a few days and still kind of tender. I definitely have a red mark. I think I might have cut it open at some point. Which sucks. Thought it was just bruised, and just kind of looking in the mirror is like, oh, that's a red line. And it's been a day already. Well, at least when I saw it. Now it's been like 3, 4 days. I'm accident prone at work, okay? Not to the point that I need to write out some kind of accident report. I'm just gonna get little tiny cuts and bumps and bruises and crap. I usually bang my head on the inside of stuff if I'm not careful. Got a nice little tiny scar on the top of my hand from the inside of a game too. Just kind of reached in a little too fast and a little piece of it just kind of went high. So yeah, if and when I eventually leave the place, I'll always have that reminder. And I know exactly which game it is too. Sadly, it's a decent game, so I can't just say, let's burn you in hell. And by decent game, I mean a moneymaker. And that requires little to no maintenance on my part. I just kind of let it sit there, blow out the dust, make sure the lights stay on, and then it's good. As her body relaxes underneath my hand, I begin to slowly pet her head. Right, left, right. Every time my hand moves, little bits of gibberish dribble from Sachi's mouth. It's kind of amusing to watch.
脳みそが揺さぶられています。
Huh? Okay then, Sachi. I'm really not doing it that forcefully. Sachi sways back and forth helplessly in time with the gentle movements of my hand. And this is another first for us, but for some reason, the motion comes naturally to me.
ありがとうございます。もう大丈夫です。
Right. Snapping out of it at the sound of Sachi's voice, I quickly draw back my hand. I think I ended up going at her head for a relatively long period of time without even realizing it. And for some reason, she's currently staring intensely at my hand. So, how was it? pity your stomach get warm again?
はい。風見さんの手からはマイナスイオンのようなものが出ているんでしょうか。不思議です。
Sorry, what? In typical Sachi style, the girl asked this question with a perfectly straight face. If so, I'd have to see about selling off the technology to some manufacturer of home appliances. Sounds like exactly the sort of feature the gullible housewives of the world would love to have in their toasters.
では、私はその技術を買った家電メーカーを買い取ります。
Wait, what? Purchase the manufacturer? Not even buy the fake item. You're gonna buy the whole fucking plant? You have that kind of scratch lying around?
持っていませんよ。
Not surprising. Well, anyway, I guess this should do it for my penalty?
はい、風見さん、グッジョブです。
Sachi offers me an enthusiastic thumbs up.
それで、もしよければなのですが、これからも私のことを褒めていただけると嬉しいです。
Yes, Sachi, I will praise you. I suppose. I wasn't really planning to cut off your compliments in the first place. If you acted any way worthy of recognition again, I guess I'll probably praise you again.
ありがとうございます。
Brusque? Yeah, I'll go with brusque. Thought my response kind of brusque, if anything. But Sachi blushes the same shade of pink as before and offers me a bow of thanks. That said, if we happen to duel again, I fully intend to win.
では、私も今から山ごもりの修行を始めます。
That's your prerogative, but don't forget to attend class, alright?
そうでした。私、授業のことをすっかり忘れていました。
The thing about Sachi is, you know this isn't a joke. She genuinely did forget. In any case, I've learned something from the time I spent with this honest girl today. The act of praising someone, the sensation of petting their head. I've been making a habit of rustling Makina's hair around lately, but somehow this felt different. Exactly what that feeling was remains unclear to me, but whatever it was, for some reason, I enjoyed it. I guess Makina's games aren't all bad. Somehow, those had become my honest thoughts on the matter. And...
セーブしますか？
Please say that worked. Please say that worked. Please say that worked. The hell? Nope, didn't work. At least I don't think it did. I think I may have fucked up. Yeah, I think I fucked up. Nick, did I screw up? Am I supposed to go immediately into Sachi's route after this, or do I have to go through other scenes first? feel like you're the best person to ask. Because if I screwed it up, well, I'm gonna be skipping through a lot of stuff to fix that mistake. I think just Sachi is fine. So, I mean, the scene we're at right now that I've saved right here, this is the start that'll get me to Michiru's route. Sorry for the delay, guys. Just trying to see if I have to go back to go through some stuff again or not. Okay, I think I found the problem. Yeah, I 100% found the problem, so we got a little backtracking to do. Big time.
タイトルに戻りますね。
Okay.
グリザイアの果実。
Alright. So it looks like, based off of a quick thing, I'm supposed to make 3 very specific choices during the common route. I only made 2 of them. Okay.
環境の設定をします。おまけです。
Oh, that's all that. So, I'm gonna be skipping ahead as much as I
始めます
can.
ね。
And we're gonna... Yep, skip, skip, skip. Enjoy random noises for the next little while I fix this mistake. My god. So much. So many noises. Yep. good lord, this will probably take a long fucking while. Hold on. Is there actually a... Please say there's a frickin' skip to choice option. Enjoy the sound of that.
Submit!
Thanks, Nick. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to deal with that for a while. This is gonna take a long while. So yeah, while this happens, yeah, anyone do anything interesting for the past little while? Yeah, that was the opening. Skip, skip, skip. This is gonna be a lot we gotta skip. See, I fucked up with Sachi's. Good thing I got 3 more days to do this, so... God damn it, the stupid box cutter. Alright then. Oh boy. I had a feeling I was gonna screw up, and I like how they... I think it's kind of weird how they've locked out Sachi's route if you don't do specific things in the common route. Well, apparently the other girls aren't locked behind restrictions like that, other than just that single choice you need to make. Not much? Okay. You're gonna see so much random stuff. We just gotta get back to that point. Which is gonna take a while. At least this skips over literally everything I have already seen. Which is great. Oh yeah, he's talking about that war story thing. There was literally only 3 choices in this common route, actually, and I made 1 mistake. Oh no, Black Condor. Fell over. Figure I have on my desk. My goodness. Something that took me multiple streams to get through, I am firing through at hyper speed. You know it's a Yumiko scene when the box cutter comes out. At least it'll stop at a choice. At least I'm pretty sure it'll stop at a choice. It should. It kind of needs a way to progress. This is the only way I can enjoy visual novels. Yes, I'm totally reading that. Okay, that was the first of Sachi going down to her underwear. Yeah, introduction to Meowmo. I hope that cat shows up more in the other routes, just with Michiru. Just when she's there, the cat's also there. Just so the cat doesn't die. I don't want it to die. I miss that little fucker. Dyeing her hair blonde. With Machina. Then we got 3 guys that just hired to kill us. And we failed miserably. Then we got arrested again. Bailed out again. Machina worried. Yeah, having dinner, checking out the crawfish, talking. Machina being Machina. All these, jeez. I didn't realize how many little sounds this game had till I hear them all rapid fire. That's right, Amane hurt her leg. And there's no actual nurse in the nurse's office, so we had to deal with it. Knowing visual knowledge, pretty sure the skipping will stop when choices come up. Oh yeah, 100%. The game needs to know what scenes to play next, so it needs a choice. Just, my god, I didn't think it took this long for us to get to a choice. Fixing the mistake I made earlier. But hey, good to know I couldn't naturally get Sachi's route. This is another shit on Michiru moment, because like almost every scene she's in the common route is her just being, you know, put down. Thank God I only have to do this once. I believe that this is when her dad was in town? I could be wrong, though. I think I was wrong. Ah! Oh, this was just a scene between the two of them. I remember that. That was odd. Like, that was really weird when it just swapped to those two. No, yeah, shark pouch for us being made. And then Sachi does it in like 30 seconds. Even when we choose an animal we didn't think should be done, you know, made quickly. She still did it quickly. Yeah, Sachi had a bat. hanging with Sachi. She's cleaning the bathroom, and then she starts using her maid outfit as a mop. Fucking Christ. More stuff going on. Oh yeah, everyone's trying to get points by touching Yumiko. And Michiru wins through sheer dumb luck. Running, finding Michiru at the waterfront with Meowmo. And I love that CG, oh my god. I love that so much. We're following, that's right, we're following Sachi just to find out where she was going. Alright, last time I did wait and see for this, and that didn't get us where we wanted to go. That's the one choice I made that was wrong, apparently. So this time, we're gonna help Sachi. Because she just dropped all of her bags from her groceries. I think a kid tripped her up, or she fell herself. I cannot 100% remember, but... we're gonna go and help Sachi, even though we didn't really want her to know we were, you know, around and kind of following her. But, meh. Alright, we're finally where we need to be. Help Sachi. And hey, we get a few more little, choice things. One more dialogue scene, and then we get to the brand new stuff. Okay, I think that's enough tailing for one day. Discontinuing my covert surveillance, I run up to Sachi's side. You alright, Sachi?
風見さん、もしかして。
Save the banter for later. Let's get your things off the ground.
わかりました。
I think we've picked up all the obvious stuff. You missing anything?
はい、大丈夫です。
Good.
ありがとうございます。風見さんに命を救われました。
No. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
そうでしょうか。
Disappointed expression on her face, Sachi shifts the bags in her hands. Something inside catches my eye. Hey, that canned food.
店員のおすすめコーナーで売っていたカムカンのマグロ味です。
It also seems to have cat food written on the side. Are you really planning to make a meal out of that?
食べますよ。
I see. Look, it's not like I have the best eating habits myself, so I don't want to say too much about other people's diets. But voluntarily eating pet food? That seems a bit over the top.
私は食べませんよ。風見さん何を言ってるんですか。
I'm glad it was a misunderstanding, but please stop talking like I'm the one responsible for the confusion.
はい。
So, if not you, who will be eating that cat food?
猫が食べます。
Didn't know you had a pet, Sachi. As if at a loss for an answer, Sachi closes her eyes in thought.
それは見てもらった方が早いかもしれません。
I do remember us seeing her feeding a cat. And just like that, she turns and begins to walk away. Guess this means I'm supposed to follow her? After entering a dead-end alley off the main road, Sachi takes a few steps, then squats down to the pavement. kitten begins to whine loudly in response to her presence. I see. So this is the recipient of the cat food?
はい。近所の子供たちに教えてもらったので、商店街に用事があった時は餌をあげるようにしているんです。
This I remember. In other words, the local kids are usually looking after it, so it's not really her pet. Alright, now I think it's purely, new, yeah. Young child then came by, said his mom said I could adopt the cat, even though Sachi really wanted to take it home. But she wasn't super assertive about it, so she's not like, but I wanted the cat. Oh, yeah, tuna fish, man. Oh, there's her dad. So that's when her dad shows up and she hides on the roof. Oh, now I've also got to make sure I choose the options to not get on other girls' routes. Because that's a thing. Though I still have 2 more choices to go through. Oh, that's right. Now, okay, this is the next one. Apparently, I'm supposed to choose Mr. Standoffish Man. And that's what I chose last time, so I had one of the choices correct. Oh yeah, they all did makeup and... Oof. Sachi's into the bad. Oh, there we go. Help Sachi, which I believe I did already. Yes, I did. All right, we're back on track, people. I just gotta skip through the rest of this, get back to Sachi's choice, and then we can actually continue with the game. Oh yeah, Makina kept punching out Michiru. And then tied her up in very bondage style. Just odd. The things I remember about the early parts of this game. Well, that first hour of this stream has pretty much been a wash. Oh yeah, they're all playing instruments for music class, even though it isn't music class. My God. Oh, cooking. She brought an actual snake and then decapitated it in front of them all. We're almost there. Almost. Yeah, that was a thing that happened. That's right, that did happen. Sakaki just watching herself in the mirror. Yeah, we're all going to the beach, because it's the beach episode. Michiru almost dying because of Amane's driving. Almost there. Almost, I think. I don't know anymore. At least the next two after this will be pure brand new content. Oh, that's right. Okay. This is if we wanted to get onto Machina's route. So we have to reject the money. Rejecting the money, so we're not on her route. Next up would get us onto Amane's. We had a job. Ended up going longer than we thought. So Amane waits for us in our room the entire night. With dinner somewhat like ready, but just cooled. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I pick the correct choice for this one as well. I think it was can't let myself get caught up in her nonsense. Let me just save over that real quick, and if it ends up being the wrong thing, I can always load it back up again. Yeah, it should be idiotic, don't get caught up in her nonsense. Yeah, that was correct. Perfect. Okay. Now it's the Sachi one. Alright. We praise Sachi. We just went through all this. Okay, and this should be... Yep, alright, we're good. Back on track, people. Abracadabra chupacabra. Michiru, God damn it, I'm gonna get more of idiotic Michiru now, aren't I? Which, that's a thing, people. We now get to go through the other 4 routes with the knowledge that Michiru has DID. That she has this traumatic childhood and everything. And that she is depressed a lot. And can suddenly be swapped out with the other Michiru at, like, almost any moment. So yeah, that's a thing. But they're ropes. Just don't mind my dog being a dog. She's comfy. honey? Comfy? Hey, Brozard. I present to you the doggo. How you doing, baby girl? God, I have wireless headphones so I can walk over. Yes, honey, I know. I know. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh yeah, she's pretty. I love her to bits. She is my little girl. Right? You're my little girl, Ropes. Right, hon? Right? You're my good girl, too. One of the few times she's actually been in here for more than like 10 minutes while I stream. How you doing, Brozard? And your points are now mine. Alright, swapping back to the game. After the nearly hour-long delay, just to actually get us at Sachi's route, because I fucked up in one of the earlier fucking streams. Doing alright, figuring out what to work on today? Oh, fun. Ugh. I'm so glad I'm off today, don't have to worry about work. But low-key also still have to worry about work because I'm in tomorrow. Is this still Michiru's route? No! Michiru's route is finished as of last stream. We're literally right now just started Sachi's route. And it turns out I had screwed up choice, one of the 3 choices in the common route that you're supposed to make. And if you don't make the right choice for all 3 of those, you don't get on you can't get on Sachi's route at all. You're just locked off from it. It'll just immediately skip to the next girl's scene to get on theirs. So I had to skip through the entire fucking game to get to all 3 of those choices, fix the one mistake I made, just to get to this point. Yeah. So the first hour of the stream was basically a waste of time. But that's my fault. But it's fixed. So yeah, this is in fact the actual start of Sachi's route. This is the first scene. And we start off with Michiru. How appropriate. We finish Michiru's route and she's the first one we see. As the second recess period of the day begins, a highly suspicious ritual unfolds before my eyes. Hey, Sakaki. Our classmate seems to be using her twin tails as antennas in an attempt to intercept human brainwaves.
いつものことでしょ
Well, maybe not. That strikes me as a problem in its own right.
いでよ大魔人サチ
Huh?
パパラパお呼びでしょうかみちる様
Completely indifferent to our whispers, Michiru finishes chanting her incantation. A powerful djinn promptly answers the call.
ああそれってランプのせいだっけ
My god.
そうよただサチに用事を頼むだけでもバリエーションは出してかないとと思ってね
Oh my god.
その必要あるかあるわよ昨日だって今のやりとりを成功させるために2時間もリハーサルをやったんだからそのほとんどは参考にしようとした某アニメ DVD にみちる様が見入られてしまったからなのですけどああそうでサチあんた化粧水とかも常備してたりするはいそれなら確か以前あまねさんに化粧を教えてもらった時
As soon as she understands Michiru's request, Sachi trots off to her oversized storage locker in the back of the classroom.
お待たせしましたこれですよねそうそうありがとうってそうだついでにパフも持ってないパフパフするやつ持っているといえば持っているのですがみちる様にご満足いただけるかどうかは
With those words, oh, for fuck's sakes. Yes, Sachi, that's what she wants. She wants you to dab her breasts on. Oh, yeah. Just grab your boobies and press them against her face. Yeah, that's what she wants. That's what I think the audience wants. God, this fucking game.
ほうほうこれはつつましくも確かな柔らかさが私が言ってるのはパフパフじゃなくてパフよコットンパフ
A cotton ball?
そちらの方でしたか同音異義語は難しいですいやいやあんたがややこしくしてるだけだってば
My thoughts exactly. Somebody asked Sachi for a favor, leading to a subtle but bizarre misinterpretation. In the end, someone heaves an exasperated sigh. This, too, is hardly anything out of the ordinary. I've seen something of the sort so many times since coming to this school that it's practically part of the scenery by now. But when you stop and think about it...
何黄昏てやがる坊主
I'm not brooding. Also, I'm not your son.
でも背中が泣いているように見えたのよ
Suppose you can compare heavy sweat soaking through the back of your shirt to crying, but I'm not currently
話が脱線しかけてるけど今さっちゃんのこと目で追ってたわよね
Oh, for Christ's sake. I don't mind you butting into the conversation, but do me a favor and keep your tits to yourself. Oh my god. So she's like behind our back, resting her chest on us again.
チェ、考え事してる時でもダメか。
Fat chance. If you want to take me by surprise, you're gonna need more dramatic measures. I'd recommend knocking me unconscious. Maybe sleeping pills or something of the sort.
その手があったか。
Of course, if she actually tried mixing some drug into my food, I'm confident I'd notice 8 times out of 10.
でもさ、なんでさっちゃんのこと見てたの？
Well, just thinking about how familiar that routine of hers is by now.
そう言われるとちょっと耳が痛いかな。
Why's that?
なんていうかな、私たちってさっちゃんの真面目さに甘えすぎちゃってるところがあるから、それを傍から見たらひどいことしてるように見えちゃうこともあると思うんだよね。でもユージにも分かっててほしいのは、私たちにそういう意図は全くないってこと。
私が遊び相手にサッチンを選ぶのもそうだけど、チルチルだってサッチンとはマブダチなのよさ。
So you're saying that faithful servant routine's an expression of friendship or something?
お兄ちゃんなら見ればわかると思うのだけど、サッチンは全然嫌がったりしていないのよ。
Well, I guess not. Compared to the others, Michiru tends to request menial gopher-style errands pretty frequently, but Sachi never shows any sign of irritation. On the contrary, she often overflows with gratitude, as if being given work offers her satisfaction in itself. But objectively speaking, a charitable attitude that extreme has to be considered downright abnormal. Pretty interesting girl, in that sense.
ちょっと、まさかユージ、さっちゃんのこと。
I see you're going with this, but that's not what I meant.
そっか。
But still. Komine Sachi, eh?
お呼びでしょうか、風見さん。
Impressive job picking up on my muttering. But no. No, I did not.
そうですか。
Sorry about that.
いえ、年頃の男性が性的に興味のある異性の名をつぶやいてしまうのはよくあることだと聞いています。
Called out! And my pupper wants out of the room now. Right, honey? I'll open the door and you can get out. Hey, Jen! How's it going? Yeah, silly Ruby. Yeah, missed me playing with her on the bed. It's a going? That's good, that's good. You happy you now got your summer vacation? I mean, no. I mean, somewhat happy so you don't have to worry about kids much. I don't know. Summer vacation is just something I still dream about after all these years. Not having to worry about school responsibilities. Just in bed in recovery from my rhinoplasty. It's been much, much better than I anticipated. Oh, that's good, that's good. So that's what you said you were getting. Okay. Alright. I hope the recovery goes really well and smoothly. Just taking a break from watching a movie. Oh, what movie? Any show, movie recommendations would be appreciated. She's funny that way. Excuse me. Okay. Old Owen Wilson. It's an Owen Wilson movie that I think has Allie from Allie and AJ or look-alike as the female protag. Okay. Do I have any show or movie recommendations right now? Yeah, I don't really have anything right now. Only thing would be like something just super niche that's my interests, like, and also a kid's show. You know, Jurassic World, Cramped Cretaceous. I just enjoy that show. It is 100% a kid's show, but it does have its darker elements still. Death is just death. But it's 100% not everyone's cup of tea, so... I looked up Wes Anderson movies on Amazon, but all of his are paywalled. This is the closest thing. God, the damn paywall. Yeah, I don't really have any show or movie recommendations that aren't super niche to my interests. Yeah, well. They'll used to be on Netflix, much disappoint. Netflix is kinda... not great much anymore, I don't think. Things are just kinda going downhill. Mostly because other companies are making their own streaming platforms, so some of the things that drew people to Netflix are just gone now. Okay, it was worth asking, so what made you cry last stream? Oh! The end of Michiru's route got me pretty hard because we got more backstory about the other personality inside of her. She recounted literally her last few months alive as a person before her heart was put into Michiru. And yeah, that was kind of a lot, just kind of seeing her parents argue. Well, he's hearing about her parents arguing over her while she's conscience to herself, she is actually well and truly a vegetable, or was a vegetable. And then there was us managing to bring Michiru with the other girl in control to her mother, just so she can see her one last time. So that got me. That alone right there just killed me. Just hearing her talk, like, talk about being, like, the last time she's gonna be able to see her mother, even though, you know, she's technically been dead for well over 10 years. Yeah, Michiru's got a tragic backstory on her own. Her other self has her own tragic backstory, but I mean, it kind of ended well in the end. It all came together. Now they're pen pals with the other personality's mother. They just kind of write each other, so it's a way for her to. She has DID? Yes. Yes, Michiru has DID. All from a heart transplant she had when she was young. I mean, it's very, you know, a fantasy kind of DID of, you got this person's organ inside of you, and now their own thoughts are part of you as well, and can take over at any time. That's Michiru, that was Michiru's whole thing. First, it was involuntary of when the switches happened, and Michiru was never aware of them. Okay, strange cause. Yeah, they were using the, they were kind of using the sort of true thing of when an organ transplant happens. Sometimes a person will pick up habits or tastes that, you know, their donor had. They just went full sail with, yeah, she came with her entirely. When her heart got put into Michiru, she came with her. Yeah, Michiru's was a ride. But it did end happily enough. We ended up, got a good old Yuji dating Michiru, and technically the other girl also. Now they can switch literally on the fly, and have kind of developed I guess a schedule of who's in control of the body when. It's like, okay, it's my day to, you know, be you. And then they briefly argue about whether the fact both of them were dating Yuji or not. It's like, no, we're not both dating him. He's my boyfriend. It's like, you sure about that? It's 2 girls, 1 body. Yes, we just started Sachi's route, which I had to skip through the entire VN again because I made one wrong choice in the common route that just locked hers off entirely. And it was literally the very first choice we were ever given in the common route. The other 2 choices, I made the correct one. It was the first choice. And apparently hers is the only route that is locked off by choices in the common route. So that was annoying. So the first hour of stream was a waste. I know, I'm really curious of what Sachi's route's gonna bring, because, I mean, Michiru was just first the pseudo tsundere, and then it turned into I have DID and crippling depression, and also tried to kill myself with a box cutter when I was a kid. Because says a lot of other shit. Oh my god. Having to read out a scene where she took a box cutter to her own chest to take out the donor heart was kind of much. There's a lot. It gets dark. I had to put a content warning. I feel like I'll probably put a content warning for Sachi's once it starts getting into it. So Yuri from DDLC, basically. Less so for the kick of it. It's because the other personality was talking to her in her head. She wanted the voice to go away, figured it was from the heart, so tried to take it out. She was then put in the psych ward for a few years, and that's where she developed the pseudo-tsundere personality and also being kind of a goofball. Because she figured it makes people smile and be happy, so how about I just do that from now on? Yeah. Yeah. It is... Yeah. Okay, so I have a friend with DID, and some of the personalities are dating the host partners, and some do not. So it's possible. Huh. Yeah, yeah. Hey, you know what? They make it. If they can make it work, they can make it work. Them and their partners are able to figure that out. Awesome. Definitely a very uncommon thing, but clearly it happens. Also kind of interesting that you know someone with DID. You're meeting a lot of interesting people. Yeah, they have 7+ personalities, not 2, so that would be more common in that situation, I think. 7+ personality, wow. Yeah, when I think of it, just still kind of talking about that, when I think of DID, I do just think of maybe 2 personalities at most. Never really think of more. If I do usually think of more, it's usually up to 3, never 7. So that's actually, wow. Generally have to ask, okay, who's fronting today when I talk to them, so I use the right name. Yeah, oh yeah, that would be kind of tricky. Yeah. Yeah, just trying to go through the logistics of ever being friends with someone with DID would be it would definitely be difficult, but not undoable. Like, not, impossible to do. It's interesting because one's female, some are non-binary, most are male. Ah. Yeah, definitely, I can definitely see it being confusing. I mean, the more you get to know them, you'll be able to probably pick up which one they are today, or at that moment, just like who they are at that second. But at first, it would be pretty daunting. Kudos to the partners of the personalities, though. Definitely, kudos to know who specifically they are dating and when they are not the ones they are with at the moment. So, honestly, stuff like that is just so interesting. Find it hard to tell still, but their partner is really good about it. Yeah, things like that are actually, honestly, really intriguing and really interesting. It's been nice to have them so open about it in the past year. Real learning experience. Yeah. Honestly, that is yeah, that is 100% an experience not many people will be able to, have. I barely even know what to say, honestly. I think that's just really cool and interesting that you get to know them. To know all of them. Their writer and their partner can usually tell which personality wrote what part too. Okay, wow. I kind of want to read a book like that written by them then. It's all high fantasy, so I don't get it, but eh. It's gotta be a real interesting read, though. I probably figure I already have an answer to this, but they don't, all the personalities do they go by the same name or different names? Because if they all worked on one book together, you'd have to put all their names on it, wouldn't you? Or would it just be one name? Because, like, you can almost, like... Because that'd be one hell of an interesting book. Things would change and shift all the time. Just in, like, tone and how it's all written. That'd be one hell of a read, but it'd still be one concise thing. It's dense, they are obsessed with Tolkien, so they wrote their own language and all that. Too much for me, but I think it's for people really into fantasy. Damn. Each personality has their own name, but they use a pen name. Okay, okay. Now that would make it simpler. From at least that standpoint. I kind of figured each personality would have their own name. Okay. Yeah, that probably would be the easiest. Just have a pen name if we're ever gonna write any kind of book and release it. It's easier than listing many different authors. Just one name for book releases. Yeah, that is actually... What, just... Wow. Honestly, like, super intrigued. Or I think go by birth name. I'll ask about it and find you a copy if you really want. Yeah, I mean, why the hell not? Why not? Give it a good look through, and if it really does draw me in, I will read fully. Like, I don't... Never heard of someone with DID writing a book before. Just thinking about that, it's just... Yeah. It's the kind of thing Jay would find irritating. The dude rips my writing to shreds, which, I mean, I'm a crap writer in general. Like, it's very, very picky and analytical, I'd say, and we'll... Okay, he's, like, probably just the best critic for someone like me, I'd say. He's, like, 100%, like, English lit teacher marking. He also said my essays, which I got A's, were crap. He's like, yeah, he's super picky. He's super, you know what I mean. Not easy to please. At least he knows what he's talking about, not just making shit up. He is he does look at it from a very analytical standpoint, breaking apart technically, so... He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, anyway. Yes, let's continue on with... After Sachi said that. That's been on screen for the past... while? No, he's absolutely full of books. Oh, so me when I know where when I know where to go. When I don't know where to go, I just sound super confident about it. So yeah, we totally just go this way. Oh my god. Hey, I got us that casino buffet. Never been, but I had an idea of where it could be. It just made you all follow me. Don't lump me together with pure-hearted youths who can find joy in a crumpled old porn mag discovered under the boardwalk. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say.
はい、風見さんがそうおっしゃるならそうします。
Right then. And this is strange as well. When I offer a retort to some weird statement of Sachi's, she'll fully accept my rebuke, basically overwriting her previous opinion. True, she often mumbles something like, "Is that so?" first, but that's nothing more than a rhetorical question or request for clarification, not an attempt to argue. Roughly speaking, Sachi's responses to our orders run along a fixed course from confirmation to consent, and finally, implementation.
でもサチって前よりちょっと変になったわよね。ああ、やっぱりみちるもそう思う？だってね、前からトンチンカンなところはあったけど、下着姿で登校してくることなんてなかったし。
Yeah, that is Yuji's fault. That is his fault. It's twice we've gotten her down to her underwear by an innocuous comment. So what brought on the change?
はあ？あんた何言ってるのよ。そんなの一つしかないじゃない。そうね。
The two nod to each other, and four narrowed eyes focus on my face. Well, counting a certain somebody who's begun to stare contemptuously in my direction without even lifting her chin from her hand, I guess it's actually 6. Sorry, but passionate gazes aren't gonna get you what you want. Try flowers and a box of chocolates.
それがよりにもよってこんなのでしょ。さすがに今の返しは言いたかったかな。
In short, they want to say this is my fault. Then again, I am the first male student in this school. In that sense, I'm acting as a foreign element added to a relatively stable mixture. Since Sachi's been forced to adjust to living in a dorm with me, I guess some changes in her behavior and attitude wouldn't be surprising. Well, I won't deny my role in this.
お兄ちゃんにしてはなかなか殊勝な発言なのよ。
Newcomers have to keep their heads down, after all.
何を今さら。
I feel like I heard a cranky spirit griping about something in the corner of the classroom. I'm just gonna say I was just hearing things. Wow. But precisely because I'm a newcomer, there's a specific aspect to our class representative's behavior I'm beginning to wonder about. I have to say, though, I've been here a couple months now, but I haven't seen Sachi refuse a request even once. The instant I put my observation into words, Amane's eyes opened wide in shock. To rephrase, it seems like Sachi's dictionary doesn't include the word impossible. I didn't mean anything else by it.
あ、ごめん。ユージの言ってることは分かってたんだけど。 改めて考えてみると、さっちゃんが頼み事を断ったことってあったかなと思って。
What? You haven't seen it happen either, Amane?
うん、多分そうだと思うけど。ねえ、マキナ。あんたはさっちゃんが何かを断ってるとこ見たことある？
サッチンが断ってるとこ？それは見たことないけど。
Literally always says yes.
じゃあチルチルはサッチンがお願いを断ったとこ見たことある？
え？そんなの普通に考えたらあるに決まって。ない。
Even Michiru seems to have provided the largest volume of requests by a significant margin.
じゃあユミコは？あんた最初からこの学園にいたんだから、さすがに1回くらいは見たことあるでしょ？小峰さんがここに来たのはあなたより後なんだから、期間的な条件は同じでしょ？ってことは見たことないわ。
In other words, despite living in close proximity to her for more than half a year, none of you have ever seen Sachi say no to someone?
ちょっと待って。それが本当だったらすごいことじゃない？
Kinda scary if you ask me.
すげえよ、サッチン何者だよ。
Someone who will never say no. Oof. That could be a problem. It doesn't even have to be friends. Random people on the street ask her to do stuff and she'll do it. That's a problem. A big problem. Makina's reaction is actually pretty understandable. Even if, by some chance, everyone's forgotten an occasion or two when Sachi did say no, this strong consensus must mean she's gone along with their requests an overwhelming majority of the time. Big problem? Tisk tisk. What? What? I mean, Christ. The fucking teachers at this school said she's kind of like a maid and maybe should dress like one, and now she does. Yuji made a comment that she should, you know, show off her... It's like underwear is not something that should be hidden, it should be something to be proud of and show off, and she showed up to school the next day wearing nothing but lingerie. Natural service submission getting taken advantage of, put a collar on that gal like she deserves. Oh my god. Okay, and that... I'm not kink shaming. Because, I mean... Oh, no, not speaking. Nope. No one cleans like a bottom. Oh my god. Hey, it's my stream. I'll allow it. Who doesn't like a good submissive? That's all I'll say to this. Who doesn't like a good sub? Usually, you don't expect that kind of self-sacrifice from the Holy Mother Reincarnate, or a very well-trained soldier.
もしかして私に関するお話をされているのでしょうか?
You gotta be responsible though. Tell her to learn a new language. We tell Sachi to do that, she'll do it. She'll probably learn the fucking language within like a day. I mean, she can make frickin', you know, fanny pouches within, like, 30 seconds. It's like, I want a fanny pouch shaped like a shark. Done. Wear cotton underpants for health purposes. Daily morning affirmations. I mean, those are just nice, in general. Like, who just doesn't like those? I like that stuff. I like saying good mornings to people and all that. It's like, you're doing great today. I love those. I'm full of good ideas. Campground rule people. Oh, I heard about that. One station playing nothing but killing in the name of for a while. Because they fired their, the host. Apparently that happens all the time, usually to help hype something up. Well, calling it a discussion might be a bit of an overstatement, but... Oh, Roger's laid everyone off and Kiss M. I'm playing that on repeat since, what, 4 AM? Wasn't necessarily the reason. I think it was a promo for their new alternative station in the market. There's Kiss Radio in Vancouver in the Valley. This Kiss is saying goodbye. You can still listen to Kiss Radio in Edmonton, Ottawa, and Toronto, or on the websites. Okay. If you want to try something new, you can listen to Sonic, the new alternative. Yeah, clearly. they just killed Kiss Radio. Spoiler, you probably fucked the female characters. We do. I know we do. This is the Steam version, so we don't get to see it, or any of the spicier CGs. We do get alternate and edited ones, though, that don't look, you know, clearly edited. Like, here's just a big thing covering them. Maybe in a shed, maybe not. So far, it's just been inside, like, empty, like, dorm rooms and an empty classroom once. Oh, yeah, the really fucked up thing, actually. Sorry, this is back. The Michiru route, she wanted to die. She also wanted the other personality to take over full-time. She was like, yeah, you can just do it now. I'm just gonna never come out again. The way we get her to come back, to, you know, be herself, because even the other personality was like, yeah, I want to, you know, live, but I don't want to just take over someone else's body to do it. We get Michiru back by... Rosard was here for this. Put a hypnotic suggestion into her mind so that her body is paralyzed for a little while, so she just doesn't move. Put her into a coffin and then bury her in the ground. And then wait for her to either call us so we can let her out of the coffin, or let her crawl her own way out of the ground. That happened. Yuji fucking did that. He fucking put Michiru in a coffin and buried her alive. She was in the ground for 11 hours straight. Sure, he didn't bury her very deep, and he put an air tube in there so she'd be able to have, you know, oxygen. Both of which she did not know about, by the way. But still, that's pretty fucked up. You want to actually live? I mean, you want to die? Yeah, I'm gonna put you in the ground. Yeah, he said there was an air tube. He did put an air tube. If it wasn't there, she would have had like 30 minutes of air and then would have actually straight up died. It's like, yeah, hey, you actually want to die? I'll put you in the ground. You want to live? Get yourself out. Really fucked up way to do it. So I still don't know what to expect from Sachi's if we got that.
要約すると、サッチンは誰とでもする便利な女ってことなのよさ。
God damn it, Machina.
全然違う。
そんなに力強くされたら耳から脳汁が流れ出ちゃうのよさ。
ほらほら、ビビリのユミコが怖がるからそういう例え禁止。
うえー。
Oh my god. Okay, moving on. I've got one question I want to ask you, Sachi.
なんでしょうか。
Can you remember refusing any request since you came to this school? Even one?
そうですね。
お、唐突に電源オフ？
すみません。今自分の記憶を検索していたのですが、私の覚えている限りではないと思います。
So she has never said no to any request they've asked. God damn.
ってことは本当に今まで一度も
私たちのお願いを断ったことがないってこと？感動した！今までありがとう、サチ！
Oh my god, Michiru!
ほんと
さすがクラスの委員長さんなのよさ。
Michiru and the others abruptly swarm around Sachi, surprised and enthusiastic to discover such an impressive feat so close at hand. They resembled nothing so much as an eccentric soccer team, mobbing a defender for scoring the coming from behind goal in extra time. On the other hand, the hero in question doesn't quite seem to understand why she's getting the star treatment all of a sudden. You can practically see the question marks floating above her head. Bit late in the game, but it seems they finally taken note of your... What? Okay, meritorious. Your meritorious service, Sachi.
功績ですか？
そうそう、サチって実はできる子だったんだなって。
ある意味そこら辺にいるメイドさんよりメイドさんっていうのかな。 そうでしょうか。
だってほら、この前だってジャケットがこんなのって言っただけで私が欲しかった CD 手に入れてくれたし。
あの時はインターネット上でいろんな質問ができるサイトに投稿したら、親切な人が商品名と売っている場所を教えてくれたんです。
Sorry. I was up late. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that all out after. I was up late just because I'm so used to being up late, and I'm gonna be up late because of work tomorrow and the next day. Ending my shift at 12:45 in the morning. Happy Canada Day! Again, as a forewarning, depending on how tired I am after tomorrow's shift, I might cancel Saturday's stream. If I am just way too tired to even start up. So again, forewarning. Saturdays might be canceled, but tomorrow's will for sure be going on.
予風の知恵袋。
Okay, so she went to Yahoo to ask.
私が本物の地域限定コシヒカリってどんな味なんだろうってつぶやいた時も、次の日持ってきてくれたわよね。まだパッケージ前の状態で。はい、上越新幹線で片道1時間45分。現地農家の小林さんから直接譲っていただきました。
Yeah, I think I did mention probably earlier in the week that might be the case, but I'll still warn. I still gave you guys the warning now, and I'll probably also say it tomorrow as well. Just have to keep an eye out on my Twitter, that's all. It's the only place I can really give announcements. I'm hoping I won't be too tired, because I really want to keep doing this. But again, we shall see. If it took an hour 45 to get out there, we're probably talking about the Chutsu rice growing region. Girl must have been wandering around way out in the sticks.
じゃあ、ゾンビがうじゃうじゃって出てくるゲームの海外限定版はどうやって手に入れてくれたのよ。
それは eDay っていう海外のオークションで未開封の商品を見つけたんだよ。
Yes, she bought it off of eDay.
そんなことまでやっていたなんて。と言っても、私自身が何か特別なことをしてるわけじゃないですし。
Apparently, Sachi's finally caught on to the fact that she's being praised, as her cheeks have grown slightly red. She did mention that Amane and Michiru haven't been complimenting her as much as they used to, so this sudden barrage of appreciation might be fairly enjoyable. Nothing particularly special, huh? True, our community is small-scale and relatively isolated from the outside world. She's offered her help to everyone here quite literally without fail. That alone would be pretty remarkable by almost any standard, but Sachi seems to be completely oblivious to this fact. Of course, when you hear never once, I think it's only human nature to feel a little interest in seeing the streak broken. Gonna try to break her streak of never saying no? I guess I might go without saying, the laundry facilities in our dormitory are pretty high class. The machines are state-of-the-art combination washer-dryers. As long as you can handle pushing a button, the rest is pretty much automatic. My attitude toward housework has always been indifferent at best, but these things still make my life noticeably easier. For example, I'm currently heading to the 3rd floor, secure in the knowledge I can get my laundry more or less taken care of in the time it takes my rice to cook.
回る回る地球と一緒にドラムが回るそいつを見てたら目も回るいいヤッヒー
Okay, that's adorable. But when I reach the top of the stairs, I find Sachi in front of the machine singing a funky avant-garde tune to herself as the laundry tumbles around inside. If you've lost your way in life, I'll lend an ear to your troubles.
どちらかというと風見さんの言葉の意図を把握するのに困っているのですが
Alright, then what was with the song just now?
あれは作詞作曲イリス・マキナ編曲周防天音による心の選択乙女心は潜在いらずという歌です
I see. Understood. I'll buy that. The only people I can picture coming up with a song like that are... A. That was a dumb way to say what he said. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. I know it was. Never said I was the best at this. I know I'm bad, okay? Like he was trying too hard to sound philosophical is what I mean. I can't get a read on Yuji half the time when he says stuff. Sometimes I feel like he's trying to be sarcastic, other times I don't know. I can never get a proper read on him, so the way I say his stuff is gonna be really odd. You can also just blame translations. Or, the localizers. I don't know. There hasn't been any real jarring things yet. We'll see, though. The only people I can picture coming up with a song like that are A. Drunken office workers lying around a train station at 2:30 in the morning, and B. Irasu Machina. I'm not referring to your voice acting, it was the writing entirely. Okay. Alright. Yeah, even then I'm not even... I don't know. I'm a harsh critic to myself, okay? Even if you meant it was just the writing, I'm... Let me just be hard on myself, okay? This game's been kind of like a... Yes. This game's been weird.
ちなみに今日の洗濯物は下着が2枚とメイド服が2着です
She's more than one... Okay, so she actually has more than one maid uniform. At the very least 3. Because she's wearing one right now. And you're telling me this why?
老婆心ながら風見さんが知りたそうな顔をされていたので
Appreciate the thought, but that was your mistake.
すみません風見さんほどの人なら回転するドラムの中身を視認することも容易でしたよね
Sachi, my friend, I'm genuinely curious. Just what kind of skills do you think I've been developing? Okay, let's just change the subject. Since you're up here watching your laundry, I guess you already ate dinner?
はい。あとはお洗濯とお風呂に入って一日もおしまいというところです。
I see. A wholesome rhythm of life you've got there. Very much a model student.
ちなみに風見さんはもう食べられたんですか？
And she's taking her clothes off! No, not yet. Why?
聞くところによると夕食はなるべく21時前にとった方がいいらしいですよ。
Not like one does. I mean, yes, it's natural to take your clothes off. I'm mid-conversation with somebody. I don't know. It'd have to depend on the context. The context here? No, you wouldn't be taking your clothes off. Apparently it's harder to gain weight that way, yes.
すでにご存知だったんですね。さすが風見さんです。
More importantly, Sachi.
はい、なんでしょう。
Can I go ahead and smack you at this point? Depends on the conversation. Yeah, it depends on the conversation. We're just talking about laundry and what you do with the day. I don't think that, necessitates taking your clothes off. If you're talking about something else, then yes.
強引なのは嫌いじゃないのですが、私としてはちゃんと手順を踏んでほしいと言いますか。
Really? I could have just done that? I was hitting skip and just going through everything. I did not know if I hit next, it would go to the fucking choices. I wasted so much time. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, can I go ahead and smack? Okay, so... I guess Sachi likes to get hit. Not really, but she'll take it. Oh no, I do have her route. I am on her route, Brozard. I just realized what next and previous meant. Next will take me to the next choice if I've already seen stuff. Previous will take me back to a previous choice. So really, I didn't have to hit skip. That's handy. That's good to know, especially if I fuck up and things aren't going the way I want them to. I can just go previous and choose a different choice. I wish I knew that sooner. Once again, I find myself wondering whether you're even a human being. Oh, the first hour of my stream was wasted because I was doing skip. If I knew about this, I wouldn't have wasted nearly as much time.
不思議です。なぜでしょうか。
Take a look at yourself and think about it. Specifically, what you're wearing.
下着姿です。
Yes. Yes, you are. Tell me, are you the type who finds sexual excitement exposing yourself in front of other people?
いえ、違います。
Just coming right out with it. Then why did you take your clothes off?
それはこれからお風呂に入ろうと思ったからです。
I see. This room's right next to the grand bath. So you're trying to make efficient use of the time spent waiting for your laundry?
ご明察です。
That said, efficiency isn't really enough of a reason to justify this personal strip show. But should I even bother trying to explain that to her?
風見さんも入りますか？
In what? Your flashing enthusiast club?
いえ、そちらではなく、お風呂の方のお話です。
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, I believe I've just received an unambiguous invitation to take a bath with a classmate of the opposite gender. Yes! But as I understand it, for men and women beyond the age of puberty, such an act requires either a financial transaction or a certain degree of pre-existing intimacy. Oh, Nate, Sean, bath time! Oh my god. All out of Coke. Coca-Cola. I'm all out of it. I'll have to get some later. Sachi and I are merely classmates. We're not in a relationship, and we're not blood-related siblings. I want to think it's natural for me to feel a little dubious here.
風見さんさえ良ければなので。
What the hell did you just write, Brozard? What in the hell? I can't even spell translate. Wash your back. Oh, please wash my back. Oh my god. We had that happen in Michiru's route. She actually finished having a bath, was already dressed. We went to have a bath, and she said, "Hey, can I scrub your back?" One thing led to another. They clearly had sex in the bath. We keep it clean in chat. Since when has that been a thing? Since when has that ever been a thing in my chat? Do you see the shit I play? Ain't no keeping it clean here. Look at her watching out for back knee. Ew, bath sex though? Yeah. I mean, they weren't, at least from my figure, they weren't in the water. They were just in the bathroom when it happened. But yeah, water, a good lubricant does not make. And also UTIs. Make it start in the tub, but let the actual real acts happen outside of it, people. I mean, baths in general are pretty nasty. Always take a shower afterwards. I mean, it's a grand bathroom, so it's like a bathhouse bath. We've seen it. It was like more like a hot tub style bath. Or actually, I think it's just a Japanese style bath, so not actually a bath you submerge in. It's literally just a gigantic fucking shower. Let's see. I don't find the idea particularly objectable, but I'll pass this time.
そうですか。
For one thing, I'm currently in the middle of making dinner.
すごいです。風見さんはすでに時間の有効活用を考えていたんですね。
Well, yeah, more or less. Another thing, I have a feeling it'd be difficult to make up an excuse if one of the others walked in on us.
では、それはまた別の機会にということで。
Yeah, sounds about right. Enjoy the bath.
はい。風見さんも私の入浴姿を置かずにご飯を食べる作業を頑張ってください。
Fucking Christ. Ah. Maybe a smack upside the head would have been best after all? Looks like it's about time.
Hello there.
Thanks, Nick. After quickly double-checking the clock on the wall, I leave my room. When I reach the 3rd floor, I find the laundry room empty. Of course, since there's only 6 boarders in this dormitory, that's hardly unusual in itself. But as I bend forward to retrieve my dried laundry, I notice something slightly odd about this picture. Obi-Wan. Oh my god. Sachi left her laundry in the machine? These machines take approximately 70 minutes to wash and dry a load of clothing. When Sachi headed off to take her bath, the display on the machine read somewhere around 15 minutes. In other words, it's been sitting here ready for nearly an hour. My master once told me, young women love their long-ass baths, but 70 minutes is a little much. I like long-ass baths. I like long-ass showers. I don't want to leave the warm shower. But yeah, 70 minutes is still a bit much. I have such a hard time keeping a bath under an hour. If I had a big enough bathtub and the water would stay warm that long, I probably would be in there for a while. For now, I just have showers, which I think, just because I'm trying not to waste water much, I keep down to less than 20 minutes. I really should take more advantage of the hot tub we have now. And use that to get my warm water fix. Oh yeah, I technically do still owe you guys that hot tub stream at some point. It's just moving all my crap out there will be annoying. Oh, they'll figure something out. It's hard to believe Sachi would have returned without taking her laundry, especially since we were just talking about efficiency. Above all else, I don't think I've seen her leave a job so sloppily unfinished before. Something feels wrong about this. I want a hot tub. It'd really add to the "we saw you from across the bar" vibes my backyard is giving. Yeah, very easily fit one in there. You can find a soft tub like we have. It shouldn't be too hard to lift over the fence from the other side. It's not too big. I mean, next time you're down, which I think is going to be August, you can Take a look at mine if you want, just to get an idea in person of how big it is. One would not fit in our place, but I did see some listings with indoor sauna rooms around here. An indoor sauna is something you really gotta make sure, it's made proper, so you're not just having humidity go through the entire house and make mold. I mean, my parents have a hard shell and I like it. I went to the cottage and we fit 9 people in a 6-person. Getting real close then. Even if Sachi really is just taking a long soak, it shouldn't be a problem if I call out to her through the door. When I make my way into the change room, Sachi's slippers quickly catch my eye. Hard to picture her wandering off barefoot for no good reason, which would mean... Sachi, it's me. You in there? I try calling out from near the door, but there's no response. I can't make out the sound of running water either, so it doesn't seem like she's in the middle of a shower. In that case, I think immediate action's called for. I'd have to potentially block something. There are no H scenes, it's the Steam version! I have to buy that separately, and the H scenes are very H. Sachi, if you're in here, respond. This time, I shout Sachi's name loudly, but there's still nothing that sounds like a reply. What's that? When I give the room a careful survey, I notice a small head poking out of the water next to the far window.
2405 2407
And she's mumbling quietly to herself. Counting something? Puzzled, I approach Sachi along the edge of the bath. A few meters away, I finally notice that her eyes aren't open. Sachi? The instant I understand that Sachi's muttering deliriously, I reach into the warm water and pull her out of the bath. And this is why they put time limits on how long you're supposed to be in hot tubs. Her expression blank and vacant, Sachi continues to mumble a string of numbers. From the symptoms, it seems fairly clear that she's fainted from overly long exposure to this sauna-like temperature. I think an emergency rest and recovery period's in order. With that decided, I haul Sachi's naked body out of the bathroom and carefully carry her down the stairs to the second floor. Isn't this Amane's room? Excuse me, coming in. In consideration to the room's owner, I give approximately half a second of advance notice before barging in. Not waiting for permission, I set Sachi down on the bed.
Yuji?
Oh my god. Sorry, but there's no time to argue right now. Can you get me a bag of ice and a wash bowl? Sooner rather than later.
氷の音洗面器って。わかった。
Quickly grasping the nature of the situation, Amane runs off to the bathroom without any further questions. Seems bringing Sachi to this room in particular was the right call. Well, I know I said a three-way, but this is ridiculous. Oh my god. About 15 minutes after I brought her to Amane's room, Sachi's breathing settles into the soft, regular rhythm of sleep.
状況はなんとなく理解したけど、一応何があったか説明してくれる？
Long story short, Sachi fainted in the grand bath, and I found her there. How is she keeping her knees up? I don't know.
それで私の部屋に連れてきたと。
Yeah. I figured you'd be the most reliable by far in this sort of situation.
そういうことしれっと言われちゃうと怒れなくなっちゃうんだよね。
You'd think she'd slump to one side. You'd think. It's a CG, Borosard. Things are always impossible in these. I got a feeling in the actual CG that she would not have a towel on her. I don't know, I mean, some people sleep with their asses in the air. True. Very true. Not the most convenient position.
マーキナ、病人がいるんだから静かに。
Apparently, even Machina can realize it's not an appropriate time for the usual song and dance. She accepts Amane's warning and quietly plops herself down at Sachi's bedside.
で、サッチンが侵されているスキルスはステージいくつ？
You'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised. She doesn't have cancer. She just got lightheaded from staying in the bath too long.
それなら一安心なのよ。
Why did Machina immediately jump to cancer?
でも今までこんなことなかったのにどうして急に？
She seemed to be counting something in there. I'd expect someone put a strange idea in her head. Probably Michiru or Machina, what did you do?
もしかしてマキナ、さっちゃんに何か言った？でも今、ギクって自分で言ってたわよね。
X to doubt, Machina.
実は今日のお昼休みに私たちはお風呂に入っても1万数えられる女になろうねって話をしたばかりで。
What the fuck? As the circumstances come to light, Amane heaves a heavy sigh. It's pretty clear that Sachi took Machina's hyperbole 100% literally and interpreted it as a mandatory new part of her bathing routine.
てか、どうしてそんな話になったのさ？
That's what I want to know.
昨日のテレビで今の子供はお風呂の中で100も数えられない ご来症のない子供が増えていますって言ってたから。
Huh?
大きくなって社会に出た時、これだからゆとり世代はって上司が灰皿にタバコを押し付けるところは見たくなかったのよさ。
その心意気は悪くないけど、さっちゃんの性格は知ってるでしょ。
So she jumped from 100 to 10,000.
ごめんなさいなのよ。
Since she actually offered a halfway sincere-sounding apology for once, Machina seems to be feeling something surprisingly close to genuine remorse. A rare sight indeed. At some point during this exchange, Sachi opened her eyes ever so slightly.
Oh
my god, she's still going. Okay, is this something people have actually done? I gotta know, how long does it take to count to 10,000? Someone actually did math for this. If you were to count to 10,000, it could take you roughly 3.5 hours to count to 10,000. And that's under normal circumstances. Doing that in a hot bath? Jesus Christ, Sachi, I'm amazed you made it that far. In the next instant, she picks up the count exactly where she left off, like some sort of human time bomb.
ほらマキナ、今のうちにリセット。
聞くのよサッチ。お風呂に入るときは必ず1万数えなくてもいいのよさ。
そうなの。っていうか、お風呂くらい自分の好きなタイミングで出入りしていいんだからね。わかりました。
As soon as the words are out of her mouth, Sachi's eyes fall shut and her body goes totally limp.
これでひとまずは大丈夫そうね。
So, you think that's gonna be enough to keep this from happening again?
絶対とは言い切れないけど、私たちは今までこうやって乗り切ってきたから。
In that case, couldn't you have done something about the way she addresses Michiru? Calling her Michiru-sama?
ああ、あれだけは特別。どんなにミチルが取り消しって言っても、サッチャはガンとして譲ろうとしないし。
あれはチルチルが悪いのよ。自分で未来英語とか絶対って英語をしちゃったから。
I see. So she made an over-aggressive attempt at impressing Sachi with her character right off the bat, and it backfired spectacularly.
マミー鳥がマミーになったのよさ。
Hosted by her own P-tard? Oh, fucking Christ.
まあ、真面目なのはさっちゃんのいいところだけど、 もう少し融通が効いてくれるとありがたいかな。
サッチンはこれでいいのよ。真面目でドジっ子ってところが可愛いんだから。
Somehow, a diligent personality doesn't feel quite sufficient as an explanation for all this.
それじゃあマキナ、私たちは今のうちに新しい氷を作っておこっか。
了解なのよさ。
Energetic as always, Machina patters off to the kitchen ahead of Amane.
ちなみに一度沸騰させたお湯をそのまま使った方が早く氷になることもあるらしいのよ。
ああ、それって無ペンバなんとかって言うんでしょ確か。
Well then, Sachi's... I turn back to the bed to find the maid in question has regained consciousness.
目の前に風見さんがいます。
Yeah, I'm Kazumi Yuji. But more importantly, are you Komine Sachi?
はい、私は小峰幸です。
Seems she's recovered enough of her wits to offer coherent responses.
それで私はどうしてここに。
You lost consciousness in the Grand Bath. I found you there and brought you to Amane's room for treatment.
そうだったんですか。ご迷惑をおかけしてしまってすみませんでした。
Well, it wasn't much of an inconvenience, really. Wouldn't even qualify it as trouble in my book.
そうですか。
My attempt at downplaying the incident seems to have been appropriate, as Sachi smiles in evident relief.
私また風見さんの前で気を失ってしまったんですね。
Again? When was the first time? That probably happened in the first round. I can't even remember. Yeah, so it seems. I answer Sachi's Sachi's statement with an artificial attempt at a reassuring smile. God damn it, Baron, speak. Since I'm talking to a dazed invalid, I decided to play along, but I don't remember this ever happening before. I'm not sure where the again is coming from. Okay, so yeah, she hasn't. So what the fuck she mean by again? She must still be pretty out of it, I guess.
目が覚めたサッチン。
マキちゃんにも迷惑をかけたみたいでごめんね。
悪いのは変なことを言った私なのよ。だからサッチンは何も悪くないのよさ。
Sachi's expression grows thoughtful. She seems to be thinking back on the incident and attempting to analyze her behavior. Don't try to think too hard right now. Makino's admitting she's to blame here, so let's leave it at that.
はい、わかりました。
それで具合はどうなのよ。
ちょっと頭がぼーっとするくらいだから大丈夫。
じゃあ早く元気になって私のお尻をペンペンしてくれるのを待ってるのよ。
For Christ's sake, Makina.
わかった。
Of course, you just like, okay, what? No comment. Sachi answers Makina with a gentle smile, but by the end of the conversation, I can see fine beads of sweat running down her face. Okay, that's enough talk for now. Take it easy for a while.
はい。
With that short response, Sachi closes her eyes to sleep once more. Hey there, Makina?
Huh?
Sorry, but can you watch over Sachi for the rest of the day?
もちろんなのよ。 お医者さんが主役の本ならたくさん読んでるし、ポリープの切除からバイパス手術までお手の物なのよさ。
How very reassuring.
それに私もついてるしね。
Sorry. Kinda feels like I'm pushing all the hassle onto you.
別にいいって。さすがに男の子が女の子につきっきりってわけにもいかないしさ。
No one fucking trusts this man, and with good reason. You're quick on the uptake. I like that about you.
その代わり今度は私がユージに一日面倒を見てもらうってこともあるかもしれないしね。
Has this woman already forgotten the words she's literally just said? Or she simply decided the rules don't apply to her? I'll see what I can do about that.
へっへっへ。
Smirking in a way more befitting a dirty old man than a young woman, Amane saunters back into the back to the kitchen. All well and good, I got my classmate through her little crisis unscathed. That achievement seems to come at a considerable price. And having to take care of Amane the next time she gets sick. Okay.
セーブしますか？
And boop, boop. Alright, that's as far as I will go for today. Mostly because I am hungry. And there's a few things I want to try to do. Like laundry. And making sure dinner's good. Or at least set up. And maybe seeing if I'll go out with a friend tonight or today. I'll have to see. I'll have to message them. And before I do anything else, I'm gonna see. Is my work schedule up yet? Probably not. Yeah, I figure it wouldn't be up yet. It's still way too early in the day. So let's find something else. Yeah. Oh, all right. Quick stretch. So yeah, I am going to end off here for today. I think that went well, besides the first hour being basically a write-off. But we will be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. again with more Fruit of Grisaia, continuing right where we left off, which is fun. By tonight, I should have my schedule up for next week, and it's more than likely going to be Dark Souls. I will see, depending on what my schedule actually is, and maybe I'll go for something easier like Kingdom Hearts in the meantime. Yeah, thanks guys, thanks everyone for, you know, watching, commenting, and lurking. I do appreciate it very, very much. I hope everyone has themselves a great rest of their day, and I'll see you next time.